Today, we're counting down 5 standout places across the greater Seattle area, from Seattle's orbit to its suburbs, where farmers markets shape the local rhythm. And the place that takes number 1 may not be the first name most people guess. For this countdown, we're looking at places where farmers markets feel connected to the way the area actually works. Walkable streets, civic centers, waterfront or valley geography, and everyday access to produce, flowers, baked goods, and local makers. Some picks are well-known Eastside or South Sound names, while others may surprise viewers who usually think only of central Seattle neighborhoods. The common thread is simple. Each place has a clear connection to farmers, markets, or both, and each one sits within the broader Seattle metro area, rather than just inside Seattle city limits. Number 5. Bellevue. Across Lake Washington from Seattle, Bellevue anchors the East Side and brings a polished, urban setting to the farmers market conversation. Its walk score is 94, according to WalkScore in 2026, which helps explain why market days can feel easy to pair with errands, lunch, or a stroll through the city center. Bellevue is also the 3rd largest city in the Seattle metropolitan area, so the market scene here has the benefit of scale without losing that local producer connection. Bellevue earns the number 5 spot because it blends city convenience with a clear farmers market emphasis. You get the East Side setting, proximity to Lake Washington, and a downtown environment where people can move between offices, apartments, shops, and market stalls without making the market feel like a separate trip. It may not have the old port character of some South Sound picks, but for a market experience with walkable urban energy, Bellevue belongs in the countdown. Number 4. Tacoma. Sitting along Puget Sound, roughly 30 miles from Seattle and Olympia, Tacoma brings a working waterfront identity into the farmers market conversation. It is the county seat of Pierce County, and that civic role gives its market areas a different feel than smaller suburban town centers. Tacoma's walk score is 84, according to WalkScore in 2026, which supports the idea of market visits that connect naturally with downtown blocks, historic districts, and waterfront outings. Tacoma ranks here because the market identity feels broad and grounded. The city has port city character, a strong connection to the South Sound, and a location that links Seattle's metro area with Pierce County farms and makers. For viewers who think farmers markets are only a Seattle neighborhood thing, Tacoma is a reminder that the greater metro area stretches into places with their own civic centers, food traditions, and waterfront backdrops. It is not just a satellite pick, it has its own market personality. Number 3. Bothell. Located in both King and Snohomish counties, Bothell sits at a natural meeting point between the north end of the Seattle metro area and communities farther up the corridor. That 2-county identity matters for farmers markets because it places Bothell near multiple local food networks, rather than just one urban core. Its walk score is 87, according to WalkScore in 2026, which makes the market experience feel connected to everyday movement through town, rather than isolated from it. Bothell takes the 3rd spot because it has the town center feel that works especially well for farmers markets. The emphasis here is clearly on farmers and markets, and the city's location gives it a practical role for shoppers coming from different parts of the North and Northeast metro area. Compared with denser urban picks, Bothell can feel more community-scaled, with market visits fitting into a slower afternoon of browsing, stopping for food, and walking nearby streets. That balance pushes it into the top 3. Number 2. Puyallup. Puyallup, in Pierce County, has one of the strongest place name connections to agriculture in the whole countdown. Its Lushootseed meaning is tied to the strawberry plant. That detail gives the farmers market theme extra weight, because the name itself points back toward growing, harvesting, and local land. Puyallup's walk score is 81, according to WalkScore in 2026, which supports a market pattern built around a central town experience rather than a drive-by stop. Puyallup comes very close to number 1 because farmers markets feel deeply aligned with its identity. The city sits in the South Sound orbit of Greater Seattle, but it carries a distinct Pierce County character with agricultural associations that make produce, flowers, and seasonal goods feel especially natural here. When a place's name, geography, and market emphasis all point in the same direction, it becomes a serious contender. Puyallup had a very strong case for the top spot, and it would be an easy number one in many versions of this countdown. And now, number one, Kent. Kent is in King County and is part of the Seattle metropolitan area, with a population of 136,588 as of the 2020 census. It may not be the first place everyone predicts for a farmer's market countdown, but that is exactly what makes it stand out. Kent's walk score is 85, according to Walk Score in 2026, giving it a solid foundation for market access, downtown errands, and neighborhood scale movement. Kent takes number one because the farmer's market emphasis feels both practical and deeply connected to its role in the region. It sits south of Seattle, within King County, positioned between the urban core, valley communities, and major suburban corridors. That location gives Kent a different kind of market strength, not just a charming market day setting, but a metro area crossroads where local goods can meet a wide range of shoppers. The surprise is not that Kent has markets and farmers in the conversation. The surprise is how well the pieces fit together once you look at the greater Seattle area as a whole. So, to recap, number 5 is Bellevue, with Eastside walkability and a polished urban market setting. Number 4 is Tacoma, bringing Puget Sound port city character and Pierce County presence. Number 3 is Bothell, connecting King and Snohomish counties with a town center market feel. Number 2 is Puyallup, where the agricultural connection runs right through the name. And number 1 is Kent, the King County pick that really did make this countdown more interesting than expected. The bigger takeaway is that farmers markets around Seattle are not limited to the city's most famous neighborhoods. Across the Eastside, the South Sound, and the suburban cities that shape daily life around Seattle, market culture shows up in different ways: civic, agricultural, walkable, waterfront adjacent, and community scaled. What did we miss? And which neighborhood or specific market would have made your personal top 5? If you think Bellevue, Tacoma, Bothell, Puyallup, or Kent should have been ranked differently, drop your order and make the case. If you enjoyed this Seattle area neighborhood deep dive, give the video a like and subscribe for more local countdowns around the region. And tell us what Seattle topic you want next: coffee neighborhoods, waterfront areas, parks, brunch spots, or a deeper look at one specific suburb.